Okay, while I'm uploading a couple of these other videos, I just wanted to talk about one other thing, and that's tribalism. One of the things I've noticed in this, particularly this issue with systemic racism, one of these is just finishing now, so let me do that, showing you how I upload anyway. One of the problems is the fact that a lot of people in that community feel very proud to be referred to as a member of that group, even being referred to names, say black and brown, which we used to think of as, if you use those terms, as being condescending, and that you shouldn't use terms to refer to people belonging to a group at all. You should be neutral. You should treat everyone exactly as the same as an individual. That isn't what people seem to want now. And I think what's happening is that, you know, even in my own life, you know, I talk about imaginary friends, particularly people you would want, you know, that means, or people that you value, you know, socially, is not necessarily having to be in any group, not necessarily having to be attractive, but having to be very intact intellectually. And I think in a community, in a family, there's more emphasis on that you have relationships with other people that you feel are your brothers and sisters, because you have their backs and they have yours, and that's part of your own sense of self, part of your own sexuality if you get married and have children. And if that didn't work, if marriage and the heterosexual family and the tribe didn't work out for you, then you move to your own tribe and in an activism community, but you still feel you still feel this brotherhood or sisterhood with other people, and at an emotional level, with emotional empathy rather than just cognitive empathy. And, you know, I have the cognitive empathy, but not a lot of the emotional empathy. And so I think that's one of the reasons why conservatives place so much emphasis on, or traditional conservatives, cultural conservatives in the past, place so much emphasis on the nuclear family, so that there already is a place to take care of people who have more needs than other people without having to make it public. Now, with the social media the way it is, it's kind of a quid pro quo. You're almost expected to show your interest in people who are not like you very publicly, rather than people who are cognitively and sort of intellectually at least like you. That's creating a lot of tension. And so I sort of understand the cultural conservatism of the past. You know, our individualism, our hyper individualism simply leaves a lot of people behind, particularly with this extreme capitalism we have. And so I can see why people want to have a collective kind of consciousness, a tribal consciousness with a new tribe or an intersect tribe. They want to feel that's okay, and they even want other people to talk about them as if that's okay. And I don't feel like talking about people that way as if it's okay, but I just wanted to leave you with that thought.